Ba, ba, ba.
How's it, everyone? Welcome back. This is the Mac Coast to Coast Show. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you know when we go live. Here's your host, Brian McLamara.
What's going on, Macaphiles? I know you guys are out there. I know you're watching. We see you. What's happening? Welcome to the Mac Coast to Coast Show. It's another great episode, and I got my man, Razzle, right here.
Hey, I'm pretty excited, man. We got something, little surprise for you guys this week.
That's right. And we got T-Mac.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Thanks for all the love and support and subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it.
Thanks to the Padang family.
That's right. Want to give a shout out to, well, I can't remember how to pronounce your name, but I seen the comments. Holler back.
Appreciate it.
Holler back at you. And with that, let's go ahead and check in with our sponsors, guys. Brotherhood 808, where your friends are your chosen family. Remember, this clothing doesn't just make you, it makes you part of the family. And did you know that video can help you sell 65% more everything? It's amazing. Aren't you excited? Showcase your brand. The Carving King is America's new revolutionary new product. It's a cutting board that allows you to cut fruit, meat, squash, whatever you want that's thick and juicy. Throw it on the Carving King and cut that bad boy up. You can use the juices to spray on your friends and pour in the pool. The Carving King. Check the comments section for details below.
Or you could make a smoothie.
Make a smoothie from the Carving King.
Yeah, use all the juices.
I make a smooth and I toss salad.
Wow. What was that? That
Hey,
was
did you guys
great.
have something
That was
in your
hilarious.
Whoa, is that a mouse or?
Oh,
I don't know.
Am I supposed
Beauty.
to have, oh, my bad. I'm supposed to have you.
Well,
Well,
now the cat's out of the
without
bag.
further ado, we might as well introduce DJ, a.k.a. Headzworld.
You guys put your seatbelts on because we're going to Headzworld.
What's up, buddy?
How's that, my man?
Boy.
How's it?
Right
You're a
up.
little quick on the draw there, McGraw.
Yeah.
I can't use a gun these days. I just use a big side knife.
Couldn't keep your hand off that mute button, could you?
Pretty quick.
What's going on, Head? We had some requests to see the one and only DJ, aka Head, aka Headzworld.
Yeah.
And here
what's
he
going
is.
on, brother?
There's the top of his hat.
Yeah.
That's a fine looking hat right there, ain't it?
Hey, Purdy, what is that? 50, is that a 50X?
No, the 50X is right there.
Oh, okay.
This is a 20, I think.
All right.
20
Why
gallon.
don't you explain what that is to the normal layman?
It's how much beaver hide they use to make the cowboy hat.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All that stuff.
You got 20 damn beavers on your head?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This one right here.
That's a 50-piece McNugget?
That's a 50X. If this is a 20,
All right.
I mean,
70 damn beavers in your room. Most guys would be happy.
I got that straw one when I was working out west, because all the boys that I was working with, they said that I was wearing an old felt hat that Paul Sullivan gave me. Actually, we traded hats.
Mhm.
And they said that that's what was making me go crazy out there was the felt hat. My head wasn't getting no air and no whatever the hell they thought.
That's what was making you crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Hey, it's got to be the hat.
Rock cowboy hat on drove me crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then one of my bosses came back with that hat right there, a 50X.
You know what an old redneck told me one time?
What's that?
Said the more beavers you got in the room, the better.
Yeah, that's a true fact. especially if you're a beaver hunter and a trapper.
Hell yeah, bald beaver.
I'm still trying to imagine all that tangled up hair all over that hat. How it looked before they got it shaved down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they whip it down with a pair of scissors.
They actually this right here is a Montgomery, a Stetson Montgomery, but you can have them where they don't shave them down. They have a little bit of fur on them, like about that thick, and the crown and the brim is not shaped.
Ah, all right.
It's called it's called a retro unshaped. They call like some people call it a Montana.
Called an unshaved beaver.
I had a girlfriend once that had a Montana.
She was out of Montana or had a
No.
Montana?
She had a Montana cut to her, just on the brim and the.
Is that Brian? Is that the one you almost got engaged to that time?
Yeah, well, yeah, I almost got engaged to her, but she wouldn't have sex on my car. She said, if we have sex on your car, then the engagement's over. And I said, you got that right.
Look, did you say that?
What you got over there, dude? Sack of squirrel nuts?
This is a dog that acts exactly like me.
Oh, okay. Ain't right, you mean?
That's exactly right.
Well, right on, man. Hey, we all grew up under you, man. You brought us into the surf world. I was just kind of wondering how you went from Weasel in the Ica days to Headzworld in the new wave surfer days back in the 80s.
We got some pictures, actually. Before we get into that, let's go to some
let's
pictures.
see.
We got, look at that. That one's all
Yeah, there it
stretched out.
is.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that.
That's the old
Sexy.
Smyrna days right there.
Sexy. There's me with a mustache and a mullet.
you with my mouth wired shut.
Yeah. That was right after you got your jaw broke.
Yeah,
That's New Smyrna Beach back in the day.
yeah. They didn't like the old Valley Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we were wondering, like, who influenced you to start surfing, and who is your how come you were in the county, and how did you get introduced to surfing, Head?
Well, I grew up in Lake Ship, Winter Haven, and I had my mate, one of my best mates, lived across the street, catty corner from my grandfolks, my Bippa and Bimma, and we were best mates. So he had an uncle that was he dove off a dock at a party into shallow water and broke his neck. He was totally paralyzed from the neck down. So when you come over to see the family on family functions or whatever, he liked the shit out of me, dude. I mean, everybody does, but I'm just saying he liked me a lot. So we got to become good friends, because he couldn't do nothing. So I got kind of like a soft heart, yeah. But so I always tried to entertain him and make him feel good. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
So you took him surfing?
No, I was.
This is where the story takes a really serious turn.
All right, short story, long story short. Look, what happened was I was once a month. I went to Lake Ship Baptist Church when I was little, and once a month we would go to Vero Beach. Like they have a bus, and just a few of us would go, and I got to experience some. I think I was like 12, and I got to experience some guys. The first time I ever heard the word dude was when I was 12. I was standing on the beach. We just got there, and I ran down there because I wanted to check it out. I was tripped out over the ocean. I couldn't believe it because coming from Polk County, bro, I didn't know there was nothing else but Winter Haven and Polk County. But anyway, so I told this guy, that Rick's uncle, that's paraplegic, about my trip to Vero Beach, and he said, "Man," he said, "before all this shit happened to me, I used to surf all the time, man." He goes, I got some stuff at home that you might be interested in, and I'd like to give it to you, and maybe it'll change your life like it did mine. He gave me the surfboard, and he gave me, he just gave me some insights on how to do it.
And that's what ignited your whole surfing career?
Yeah, and the fact that I was probably, I mean, there was probably other people my age or maybe older that surfed, you know, like him. I don't even know where he was from, this guy, but yeah, I mean, but I was the only one in my book until, you know, all of us guys started hooking up. So it made me feel like I always feel better and cooler than ever.
Yeah, well, you know, back in the day, like, you know, that was how I started surfing. Was my first trip was with you and Razz and Moondog, and you know, and I got to see all you guys surf, and I was like, wow, this is so. And that was when I got hooked out on it, you know. So I mean, because of you, I moved. You know, I live in Hawaii and surf, and my whole surfing career started because of you, and you were a big influence on my life, brother.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I get kind of upset sometimes whenever Jan's around, and she talks about, you know, you, and it's just Rizla and me, and I think, man, I showed Tim how to surf, got him into it, and he freaking moved away from his mom, dude. She's all you guys got, man.
Yeah, I know.
She was
But
crazy.
she understands. She understands.
Oh, she loves me, dude.
Yeah, I trip on that too. Sometimes I wake up and go, wow, I've been away so long, you know, and but you know, I don't have any regrets, and she knows this is where my heart's at, and this is where it makes me happy, so she's happy for me, you know, that way. So I feel you, though.
You want me to tell you a story on how I don't know that I when I found out I was going to move to Hawaii, like around 1986 maybe. Actually it was 88. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like 1988. Yeah. Hold on, dude. Yeah, my mom and my Aunt Sissy, they used to go to this place over in Haines City, and this lady would read their cards, right? So I was like, shoot, I like to go one time, you know what I mean? So I went with them this one time, and the lady, she sat in her bedroom, and when you walk back there, you know, she starts shuffling this big old ass cards, and she just started shuffling my cards, and before the first thing she said was my birthday. And she said it the way I say it. You know, I said my birthday is June the 9th, 1966. So 666 is the mark of the beast, but I use all sixes. You know, you guys know that.
Yeah.
But anyway, she said that same stuff. Whoa! I freaked out. She said that first, and I was like, wow, man, this is how. I was thinking that my mom, she was in there before me, so I reckon she might have tipped her off on some stuff, you know, so the lady could win big, you know, with my guessing some stuff, but she was correct on just about everything that she told me. And one of them sad, and the other one was Hawaii. She said that I would lose. She said she hated to tell me this, but she said pretty soon you'll be losing one of the best friends that you have. I can't tell you who he is because I don't know the names. All I can tell you is what I see in the card.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean,
and she said also, she said, it looks like you're one day you're going to be living somewhere where you're surrounded by water. I was like, okay. I never even thought about that back then. I was a surfer. I didn't even know Hawaii existed at one point. So anyway, and she told me I was lucky, so I need to play the lotto, but I don't gamble. I don't play games. So what happened was Moondog died, and she said that a relative would be calling you and telling you that it happened, and you wouldn't believe it. And it was my brother that called me, Marty Squid, and I didn't believe it. So I drove over to Tom's house, Moondog's house, and man, it seemed like it was so bright out that day, man. I was tripping, dude. But yeah.
So she kind of predicted the future, because then you know, I was living out here, and then you came and lived with me. We all lived, me, Razz, and you lived on the Big Island.
Yeah. The only thing that hadn't come true is winning the lotto.
Oh, well, maybe that's coming up.
Yeah.
Right when I'm like 99, I'm about ready to die.
That'd be pure irony right there, wouldn't it?
You heard it here. You heard it here first, folks. If you want to be friends with DJ and you want to snuggle up and get tight, dude's gonna be a bazillionaire. He's gonna win that lotto.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gonna get
You better
that
start playing
paper.
Florida lottery.
Bro, way I think, bro, if you're my friend, you won the lottery already.
Got that right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hell, I've been friends with DJ. I was living with DJ when I was 17 years old, fresh out of high school.
The old cave days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
So
wild
let
there.
me hear about that. Like, I mean, I never really asked you guys and talked about it, but I'd love to hear the story of how you and Razz met and how, how did you meet Head, Razz?
I can tell you the story, but I can't tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
though-
we worked together at Doty's Farm and Garden Store.
Oh, that's where it all began. That's cool. I remember that, but I didn't know that's where you guys met.
No, we didn't. We met at Publix parking lot one night when me and Tom Donahue came back from surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were asking me if I could get you on up at Doty's because I was the man I was DJ Doty.
Oh. Well, hell, I don't remember. I was probably drunk.
Rizla. Hey, Rizla.
What?
What? Anybody ever ask you how you got your name Razz?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear too.
Okay, when I
From
met you,
DJ.
when I met your brother, dude, by far, I was probably the craziest person or craziest thing ever. Like funny, crazy, cool, whatever you want to call it. But when I met Razz, it's kind of weird for me to say this, but I have a problem with saying the name Eric. My cousin's name's Eric, but the Johnsies, we go by initials. So he's EJ. But anyway, I think I told Razz something to the effect that, man, you are so freaking crazy and funny that I can't call you I can't call you Eric, so I'm gonna take the C and the Y off of crazy, and it spells Razz.
Yeah, I love it.
Dude, that's pretty dope.
That's how it was.
So how
And
can
That's
you?
one of the stories.
Yeah, there's probably so many, dude. I mean, the first night we hung out, dude. Back then we were renting hotels, around town and partying them and stuff like that. So Rizla was ready to party, wanted to party down that night. He got ripped, dude. He was totaled, bro. And was I the one that called Jan or who called her?
I don't even remember. I was passed out.
It must have been him, man.
The first night we hung out together was not good. She had to come pick him up from the hotel, and I did something to him that I shouldn't have done, but it was a tax for him to become my best friend and my best brother.
Why don't you just say you took all my party favors?
Yeah.
Is that like code for something else?
Yes.
If I could go to the store and get some more beers and stuff, and I did, and I didn't come back for a while, and then when I came back, you were passed out, so we drank them all.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah, so not to change the subject, man. I know, DJ, you're not really a football guy, but I had to wear this jersey today because, the Buccaneers are going to the next round of the playoffs. So
Yeah, and they beat
excited
Brian's
about
Redskins.
yeah, Brian, sorry about that, dude. I know you're not Redskins anymore, Razz. Don't be
Oh,
racist.
sorry.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
racist.
It's, football.
Easy now.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're used to that here, man. So like Tim was asking me earlier. He's like, "Yeah, so how's it feel?" I'm like, "It doesn't feel any different than it does any other year."
Right.
Well, I asked you if you even knew who was playing. You were like asking me who Brett Favre was still playing.
Yeah, is he? Is he still on the team? Is Tony Romo on the team?
Yeah, I think he was playing for the Washington football team last week, number 4. They were calling him Heineke, but I think it was Brett Favre, actually.
Hell yeah.
And then the Ohio State game, that was pretty good, man. Obama, they're pretty good, man. They're solid, man. They're all right. What do they got? 7 championships now.
Yeah.
And actually, I think we have a guest today, man. I think, do we have him on the line, Brian? Mac Jones.
Oh, yeah,
How was
let's
the
see.
game, Mac Jones? I mean, I know you're coming on. How was the game yesterday? How'd it go?
Marlon.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the Mac Coast to Coast show. You know, they told me that I had to throw to the team that was wearing red, and I did that. And I thought I did pretty good. But, you know, I don't know. Coach was proud of me. So, yeah, I really had a great game. And, yeah, we won again.
Hell yeah.
Damn, thanks, Mac. That's a Mac on the Mac Coast to Coast show right there.
Had to have him on today because, you know, he just won the championship.
Wow.
Marlon.
Pretty
Yeah.
amazing that guy called us, you know, after a big game like that.
I know. Well, I told him to give us a call, and he, you know, perfect timing.
Yeah, man. Hitting big time, dude. Picking up mega subscriptions. Thank you, everybody.
That's right. And for those of you in Rangoon, we're really excited to get some guests from your area. So please let us know. We'd love to have you on.
Ah, thank you very much.
Where'd you say the movie Dune?
Oh, Crab Rangoons.
So, DJ, man, I just, you know, you're doing good nowadays, man. You just, you know, you're living in the county again. What's going on with you, man, nowadays?
You're looking at a guy that wanted to move away from Polk County when he was 15.
I'm looking at T-Mac. I don't
The
know.
farthest I got was Greenwood, and then I got right down by the high school, Winter Haven. My
Yeah.
own apartment, as a matter of fact, pretty much. Yeah, the transition from what, like moving from the coast back home to Winter Haven?
Yeah, you know, how's things going for you now? You know, I mean, now you're back in the county. You like it? And you like living over in the county, or you miss the beach life, or what's going on?
Nah, you know, it's kind of weird for me because I get nervous if I got to go out somewhere because people come up to me and you know they talk to me and tell me stories of stuff that I've done with them. And dude, I can't even remember their damn name. One old boy, I seen him when I first came back here a couple years ago. I went to that Mardi Gras over there in Lake Wales.
Yeah.
I went to high school with this guy and everything, dude. He hung out with us. He was in ICA. I mean, he was okay. He was a good guy. His name is Ken Jolly. I didn't even know that. So the day I seen him, I hadn't seen him in like 20-something years. He comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, DJ, what's up, man?" And I go, "Holy shit, what the hell's going on, Rev Nuts?" And he says to me, because I don't go by that anymore. I said, "Well, damn, man, I don't even know your fucking name, bro." So let's get introduced right now. I'm Ken Jolly, and you are Ken Jolly.
That's classic.
So, yes.
Well,
what we
that's
do
the
is,
classic
like,
when you don't know somebody's name at a club. You're just like, "Hey, buddy."
That's it, buddy. I just use buddy. Hey, buddy, how you been?
Remember that guy we met up there at the cabin and we didn't even know his name when he left? We're all like,
Buddy.
"What was his name, buddy?"
That's it.
"Hey, buddy."
Yeah, man. You can't ask the guy. You can't spend a whole weekend at a cabin with a guy and then ask him what his name is when he leaves.
I mean, I used to get a lot when I first moved back to Polk County or Winter Haven or whatever you want to call it. But dudes would see me and they're like, "Holy shit, dude, you're still alive?" And I'm like, "Yeah, baby, what's up?"
Believe it.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like, "Wow, man, really good to see you," or "How have you been?" It's like, "Holy shit, you're still alive."
You're still alive?
Wow.
That's a good one. I like
I
that.
didn't
Oh.
think you'd make it past 35, man.
Then I gotta go, "Okay, buddy, I appreciate it."
Yeah.
Name.
Yeah, thanks for the words of encouragement.
Well, I remember, you know, a long time ago when I was living in Hawaii, and you know, of course, I wanted you and Razz to live in Hawaii, and And all of a sudden you guys are on a plane coming out, and I'm picking you up. I forget what kind of car I had back then, but
You had the Ford Bronco too.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Bronco
the
too.
Ford Bronco. Yeah, I pick you guys up, and you guys are hammered from the plane flight. Having fun. And you guys are Florida style, and I'm driving you through Kohala. It's like a quiet little Hawaiian town. I'm driving through, and DJ and Razz are, hey, shoot, yelling out the window and shit. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, dude, we're in Hawaii, bro. Settle down, dude. We're gonna get pounded out by some Hawaiians or something. But
Dude,
I wanted to hear about your
we
fate.
we were just so fired up on hitting land, bro. That damn flight.
That's true.
I drank so much because I scared I was gonna die.
We drank every bottle they had on that plane, every brown whiskey.
And then we damn near went through every box of tissues they had. We were crying the whole time. I can't believe we're going to Hawaii, man. I love you, man.
I love you, man.
Hey,
Yeah, and I wanted to hear about how it was for you in that time when you came out there, and and you landed on you guys. How was it for you? Like when you came to Hawaii, how was it?
Man, I had a great time, dude. We got hammered. Remember, didn't we go to Pololu and Razz almost fell off the freaking cliff? Didn't we walk down the Pololu Valley and try to go surf, and the horses came up? Oh,
Yeah, I think my flip flop slid and I almost flew right down the side of the hill there.
Yeah, we were on a 2,000 feet above sea level switchback walk trail.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
we're talking about a long walk. It was heavy.
yeah.
I
The way back up's worse.
You took us to Keokeo, and that's where
Yeah.
I really figured out that I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah, it was a whole new ball game when you went from Florida to Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm lucky that, bro.
You lucked out though. You scored. You got a job at Manalani where me and Sonny were working and shit. You had a great job. You were styling, dude. You're a bartender, weren't you?
Yeah, I was good, dude. I did all kind of stuff. Yeah, first I was bar backing, and then my work skills led me to other things. Plus, the Hawaiians don't like to work in the front of the house, bro. They like to be in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, just getting the job at Manalani wasn't shit, dude. When I got locked in with the boys, man, I was all good, dude. Kohala Outlaw.
Right? I remember those days.
Yeah, me and DJ one time woke up in a golf course right next to the putting green. These guys are playing around his truck. Pretty cool. I was like, well, how the hell did we get here, DJ?
Were we in the Bushwhacker?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we were right in the middle of the green.
Hey,
Awesome.
you know how we got there, dude. The Bushwhacker took us right there because he needed us to lay down.
Yeah, I think we needed to lay down for sure.
Yeah, because the Bushwhacker, dude, we used to go coast to coast, bro, clubbing.
Yeah. Coast to coast, baby.
Mac, coast to coast, baby.
Drink.
All right, so let's wrap it up.
And on that note,
Yeah, well, hey, DJ, great having you on the Matt Coast to Coast show, brother.
Yeah.
And good luck to you, and stay out of trouble and keep on hustling.
and with that, Matt Coast to Coasters, till next time, stay safe and stay hungry. Be a hustler, baby, 'cause you gotta get your hustle on.
That's right.
Hustle
Every
on.
day I'm hustling.
Hustle, hustle.
All right, you man.